Everyone, it's Uncle Robert, otherwise Uncle Baba B. We got another video here for you. Once again, I am taking a walk with my main man Kylo here. Can't get it. Anyways, today's episode, we're gonna go through the progression I've been making since I started this journey. We're about 8 weeks in, and we want to take a kind of litmus test to see where we are. All right, so here is our first progression video. Okay, so first things first, if we're going to measure our progress, we got to figure out what we're going to measure. So these are my three criteria that I'm going to be measuring. Obviously, the first one is going to be weight. So just straight, simple weight loss, just to see how much weight we've lost. There's So here's the pic of me when we started this. I think I referenced this in another video. So the starting weight, like I said, when we started this whole thing, is I was 278.8 pounds. Right, so that's what we're going to compare it to as we progress. The next thing you want to do is that sometimes you will lose weight, sometimes you won't. But what we're looking for is body transformation, right? So we're just trying to see if our body shape changes. Again, referencing these pictures, we want to see, if the love handles go a bit, if the stomach slims out, if the chest tones up, those kinds of things. And again, just simple side-by-side comparison pics just to see where we're going. Now, the final one, now this is specific to me as a type 2 diabetic, is that we want to see a reduction in our blood sugar counts. Like I mentioned when I started this with the doctor, my counts weren't very good. So my blood sugar at the time when he measured was 12.8. And my A1C, now your A1C is your blood sugar within the red blood cell, and it's like a 2-month average. So you know really where you're at. My A1C, it was at 12.3. So those are some very high numbers. You want to keep those both at around 5 to 6. So those are also things where we're going to work towards improving. And the final one, this is not really a standard, but this is a fourth one for me. It's kind of like a nice to have. It's also going towards my medication, towards my motivation, is I would like to see my medications reduce. You might not see this right away. It might take over time, but again, it's an ongoing motivation, right? So let's have a look here. All right, everyone. So we're going to do our blood sugar test. Like I said, when we started this journey about 8 weeks ago, I was registering at an 18. My A1C was 12. We won't be able to get the A1C for another week because that's when I go see my doctor and he'll give me the results of the blood test for that. But we can at least take a check on our blood sugar right now. Right, so like I said, back to principle one, my motivation is to get healthy and to keep my blood sugar under control. So hopefully we get a decent reading here. Okay. And there you go. We got a 4.8, which is exactly where you want it to be. So that's pretty good, But again, this is a motivation to keep this going. So you know what? It's nice to see. Hey guys, so I actually just came back from the doctor. So I do have my A1C and it's a good news. I got it down to a 9.3. So I was able to reduce it over the last 8 weeks. And then hopefully in the next 3 months, when I see him again, I'll be able to reduce it even further to probably, hopefully, the goal is to maybe like a 6. So that's probably like around a normal level that you want. All right. All right, so next is weight. So I weighed myself at the time, and then as you can see, I've been able to reduce myself to 261 pounds. This again is about 8 to 10 weeks, so it's a good almost an 18-pound weight loss. So obviously I'm really happy about that. And lastly, here's some body shot comparisons. As you can see, I have slimmed down. You can see the stomach's a little bit more slender. We're getting more of a box shape as opposed to a pear shape. Chest is looking a little bit more toned. So you know what? We're definitely happy with the progress we've made, and let's hopefully we can just keep on going. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. As you can see, we've made some decent progress to begin with. Hopefully I'll have more progress videos as we go forward, and we can see some more results. Just a quick note on the insulin part. I was able to reduce it. When I started this journey, the doctor wanted me to go to 50 units in the morning, 40 units, sorry, 60 units in the morning, 40 units at dinner time, and then before I went to bed, he wanted me to take another 30 units. Fortunately, I just saw him and I was able to reduce it, so right now I'm going to be taking 50 units in the morning. I'm going to take 30 units at night, in the evening before dinner, and then before I go to bed, I'm going to take 10. And he's asked me to adjust that even further if I feel that's necessary. So again, everything's going on an upward swing like we predicted. The weight might not fall off as much as we had it before, but as long as we keep our blood sugar steady and we can definitely see some more improvements in the body shape, then you know what, we're looking pretty good. So in the meantime, you know what, have a comment below, give us a thumbs up if you like it, and then make sure you subscribe so you can get further notifications on other videos. For now, see you guys all later.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.